Hi, this is Don Farber with VineyardSoft Corporation, and I'd like to welcome you to this training session on the KnowledgeSync solution. The topic for this session will be the configuration of KnowledgeSync events to send out alerts via instant message, or IM, using such technologies as Windows Live Messenger. Now in KnowledgeSync, the configuration of the system to be able to send out alerts via IM is a two-part process, and part one is done in the KnowledgeSync Administrator module, and so we'll start there. Within the Administrator module, navigate to the branch called Software Setup, and from there, click on the option for IM Accounts. Now, although we have just a single IM account configured in our case, KnowledgeSync allows you to configure multiple IM sending accounts. Because, for example, you might have some users who wish to be notified via Windows Live Messenger, and still other users who wish to get notified via Google Talk. And so with that, let's talk about the configuration of your IM sending accounts. The first item that you're able to choose from is the method by which the IM alert is going to get sent, referred to as the Instant Message Service Provider. And you can choose from Windows Live Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, Google Talk, or ICQ. Once you select a method, you're then able to specify a name or description for this particular IM alert account. And based upon the type of service provider that you chose, you'll need to specify both username and or password information for this particular IM account. At the bottom of this window is a checkbox titled Active. Do make sure that this is checked, as this is what enables this particular IM account to be utilized by KnowledgeSync for the sending of IM alerts. Now, if we go back to the main administrator window, there's one other option in the administrator that we need to consider. If we go up to the Activity folder and from there click on Server Status, the right-hand side of your window will show you a list of all of the servers that KnowledgeSync uses for performing different functions, such as sending out email alerts and generating reports. There is a separate server for the delivery of instant message alerts. Referred to as the IM server, you do need to make sure that this server is enabled for processing. So make sure that there is a check mark in the box titled Allow Server to Process. Once you have that configured, you're done in the administrator, and now we can focus our attention on the configuration of one or more KnowledgeSync events to send out alerts via IM. And so we'll open up the Event Manager window, and we'll take a look at an event that identifies items in our ERP system that have experienced excessive cost increases. And so let's open up that particular event. Like all other events, this one has an associated query that identifies the underlying business conditions that we want KnowledgeSync to look for. In this case, we're looking for any items that have had their cost increased by at least 20%. Now this event, in addition to sending out alerts via instant message, can also generate corresponding reports or even pick up associated files. This event also can be configured to deliver alerts via other methods in addition to IM, such as sending out an email, fax, pager, or dashboard message. But we're going to skip over to the IM tab, as that's the one we're particularly interested in. Like all of the other tabs that have to do with alert message design, the top of the IM tab shows you a list of fields of data that you can put into your outgoing instant message, such as the item's description, its number, etc. The description of the alert itself, in our case, is relatively brief. We're showing the item number and its description and showing the percentage increase for its current cost. Now, when designing an IM alert message, each message can contain up to 1,500 characters of details. And so you can, in fact, make your instant message alerts quite detailed, and very importantly, you can also make use of the begin, repeat, end repeat commands within your IM alert, thus enabling you to configure individual IM alerts that contain the details of multiple records that meet an event's criteria. Now, before we leave this tab, I just want to point out a checkbox down at the very bottom, titled IM Notifications Should Wait Until Reports Are Completed. This option really applies to those events that also have one or more associated reports. As if an event does have associated reports, you need to be able to control whether the IM alert gets sent out immediately or waits until those reports have been successfully generated before the IM alert message itself is sent. One last option we need to take a look at in the configuration of events to send out instant message alerts, and that is on the Subscribers tab. Naturally, you need to specify what people or groups are going to receive their alerts via IM. So when you select your subscribers, your recipients for an event, in addition to specifying the other delivery methods, whether it's email, fax, pager, etc., there is also an option to specify whether a person or group is going to be notified via instant message. That is all that's required on the event level. That is the definition of the IM message itself and the selection of those people or groups who are going to receive their alerts via IM. And so with that, that wraps up this training session on the configuration of KnowledgeSync events to send out alerts via instant message. So I'd like to thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to speaking with you in a future KnowledgeSync training session. Thanks very much.